Welcome to this episode of My VA Disability Claim. Today we're going to talk about 3 reasons, right? 3 reasons why the VA will deny your claim, right? There's mainly 3 reasons, so we'll get right into them. It's going to go problem, and then we're going to provide some solutions. Problems, solution, problem, solution, right? That's the format. So let's get right into it. All right, here we go. Get right into it. 3 reasons why the VA will deny your claim. Number 1, there is no evidence of an in-service event or diagnosis. All right, that's one reason they can deny the claim. When you get your decision letter, it'll tell you exactly why the VA denied the claim. It will be one of 3 reasons. Number 1, no evidence of an in-service event or in-service diagnosis. Number 2, no evidence of a current medical diagnosis. And then number 3, no evidence of a nexus link between that in-service event and the medical diagnosis. All right? Those are the 3 reasons why the VA will deny your claim. No in-service event, no current medical diagnosis, and no nexus link. So again, when you look at that decision letter, all you have to really decide is which one of these 3 is the reason why it was denied. All right? And now we'll go to some solutions for the problems. So what should I do? I just got the decision letter. They denied one of my conditions, right? And the reason was either no evidence of in-service event, no medical diagnosis, or nexus link, or no nexus link. What should I do in this situation? First and foremost, we want to remind everybody it's not personal with the VA. You don't know them, they don't know you, right? It's pretty much just problem solving. We want you to stay in that frame of mind. This is not a personal thing where they're trying to get whatever. This is a problem to solve. I have to stay focused to identify what is the problem. Is it no in-service event? Is it no current medical diagnosis? Is the problem no nexus link? Right? So let's say, for instance, no evidence of an in-service event. We got denied, and that's the reason why. Okay? What you should do in this situation, look through your records for that in-service event. Right? If it's an incident that caused the current condition, you may have to request the report. Could be a police report, right? A military police report, right? A personnel a report that you just made within your battalion station, whatever the case, right? You want to find that evidence of that in-service event or that in-service diagnosis. Let's say you're filing for hypertension and you're saying, hey, I was diagnosed with hypertension while I was in the service. What you're going to have to do is locate your records and find that diagnosis, right? People make mistakes. People overlook things sometimes. So take the time. Once again, look through those records. Request any reports that you need to. You could also get lay testimony if you can't find the report. Get testimony from someone who served with you, a fellow service member who witnessed whatever that incident was, right? He fell off a ladder, right? She was walking up a hill and she tripped, rolled down, twisted her ankle, right? Whatever that case is, whatever that incident is, you can get the evidence to provide for that in-service event or that in-service diagnosis. All right. So the solution to that problem would be to look through your records and find the diagnosis, to request a report of the incident, or to get lay testimony from a fellow service member along with your own personal statement describing the incident, right? You want to give the date, you want to give the location. This is when it happened, this is where it happened, and then this is what happened. All right? So number 2, let's say number 2, no medical diagnosis is the problem. In this event, what you want to do, look through your records to try to find that current medical diagnosis, right? We're talking about the current medical diagnosis. When you file a claim, it can only get approved if there is a current medical diagnosis. All right? So in that situation, you get the decision letter. It says, hey, no current medical diagnosis. Okay, let's look through the records to try to find that diagnosis. All right? Let's describe the symptoms. This is what I'm experiencing. And then speak with your doctor as well. Right? We have seen situations where a doctor was prescribing a person medication, giving that person treatment, but had not provided an official medical diagnosis. So in those situations, you want to speak with your doctor. You want to have open lines of communication with your doctor to where you can just ask that doctor, hey, have I been diagnosed with XYZ? whatever that condition is. Just ask the doctor, excuse me, doc, have I been diagnosed with this condition? All right. So in the event that you have no current medical diagnosis, the best source to speak to would be your doctor to get that current medical diagnosis, right? If the VA gives you an exam and you don't go to that exam and you end up not having a current medical diagnosis, you're going to want to get to a doctor to get that current medical diagnosis, all right? So that's the problem, no current medical diagnosis. The solution would be go to a doctor to get the diagnosis, right? Or find it in your records, whether that be private medical records or your VA medical records. Find that diagnosis in the records or speak with your doctor about issuing that official medical diagnosis. All right. So now, number 3, the third reason they'll deny your claim, no nexus link. You get that decision letter and it says, yeah, we see that you have a medical diagnosis of osteoarthritis of the right knee. We do see that you had a fall in service, but we don't think the two are connected. We don't see the nexus link. We believe there to be no evidence of a nexus link between these two events. In that situation, you're likely going to need a letter from the doctor, right? A letter from the doctor stating, in my medical opinion, it is more likely than not that this current medical condition is related to the in-service event. They do not have to say for certain, right? They were not there. They cannot speak with certainty. But they can say, in my medical opinion, it is more likely than not. That's the burden of proof, more likely than not. All right? So get that doctor to write that letter just saying, in my medical opinion, it's more likely than not that these two things are related. All right? So in the event that that is the reason you were denied, no nexus link, one solution would be getting that letter from the doctor showing that these two things, in their medical opinion, are more likely than not connected. Or you can get lay testimony as well, speaking to the chronicity, right? I've been married to this person, and over the past 5 years, I've witnessed them struggle with abnormal gait, right? I witnessed them struggle. Let's say it's a migraine claim. I witnessed them have migraines at least once a week or once a month that were so severe they make them have to lay down or make her have to lay down, right? So you can give that lay testimony as well, speaking to the fact that you've been dealing with this issue from the time you separated till the time you're filing the claim, right? Another way to show that these are the same effects from that initial event or diagnosis, all right? So that letter from the doctor could be one, lay testimony could be one as well. Potential solutions, 2, if there's no nexus link. 3 reasons that the VA could deny your claim, and then here are some potential solutions, right? Pause the video, take a snapshot, write it down, whatever you need to do. But when you get that decision letter, it's only going to be one of these 3 reasons that they deny your claim. All right? And I mean, you know, if you didn't serve in the military and you file a claim, they'll deny it for that too, right? We're talking about, you know, your more common things. But that's it. Hey, learn the information, use the information, and if you deem it to be valuable, share the information. Thank you as well. Thank you to the subscribers as well. Continue to subscribe, continue to like, continue to share. And we're going to continue to make valuable content that you can use to get yourself some tangible benefits, right? And then this becomes knowledge that you can take and pass along to other people. We'll never be able to reach everyone. We understand that. But we can reach enough people who can spread the word to where we can reach a lot of people with this valuable information. All right? Hey, have an incredible day. Huh?